And it took me till this moment to realize that I don't have nothing to worry about. I never had nothing. Hey everybody, welcome back to Life with Shaun. If you're new, welcome. I hope that you are able to get something very valuable out of this new series that we have for Soul Searching Sundays, every Sunday at 9 a.m. And if you are a returning subscriber, I do appreciate your support and I appreciate that you enjoy my content. So today's video is going to be about what I have been going through currently. I haven't really been talking about it because I had to myself process it. But today's video, as you can see, the topic is called I was laid off from my job, but I have not lost my faith. Now, yes, I'm ready to talk about it. I know you probably saw my last video about me going to the bookstore and getting the Bible and all of that. Well, that was technically the day that I got laid off. But we're gonna talk about how I'm feeling, how that has affected me and my family, and what I'm looking forward to next in my next chapter. So I'm gonna tell you how I'm feeling. I'm actually now in this very present moment, I am more at peace with it. I'm actually happy because I'm in a position where I can actually focus on what I want to do next, like what I dream about, what I want to do for my life. You know, I am in a position where I am very tired of building someone else's dream and putting mine on the back burner. And so I feel like God has put me in this space because he knew that I was getting too comfortable and I was forgetting about myself. And I was forgetting about the plan that he has for me. You know, I was just too focused on, okay, I have to survive. I was stuck in survival mode. Like, I have to take care of my family. I can't do nothing else. This is the only way to make money. And that's not the truth. It's not reality. And so God had to move me because I wasn't moving. And I hope that that's something that you get out of this message, is that sometimes God puts you in an uncomfortable position because he needs you to move, because you're afraid to move. And I admit that I am afraid of change sometimes. I'm afraid of the unknown, and a lot of us are afraid of the unknown. So it's not unusual to feel that way, especially after being laid off. And it had nothing to do with like my performance or anything like that. It has everything to do with the market, because I am in the mortgage industry and you know how crazy it is right now. And plus it was a starter-up company, and you know, it was iffy. It wasn't stable at all. Not secure. And it wasn't like when I got laid off, it was the first layoff they did. This was actually the third one. And I should have took, you know, heed on, hey, I better start, you know, thinking about looking elsewhere. But hey, it's all right. I'm taking this as a moment where I can be able to be creative, create new things that God has placed on my heart. Just like this new series. This has been placed on my heart to actually help others find themselves as I am finding myself in this journey. So I'm not afraid. I'm not mad. I was upset when it, you know, when it happened, because it was out the blue, but I'm okay now. You know, I prepared myself where I don't have to worry, that I can actually focus on my next step, my next chapter, and not be, you know, in survival mode anymore. And it also, in this very moment, I'm learning how to trust, because I have been struggling with trusting people, because when I was younger, every time I put my trust in somebody, they always let me down. So I've always had that fear of actually putting trust in anybody taking care of me. And so it's not like I haven't been in this position before, because I have. You know, I've been laid off probably like a couple times. You know, I've had so many jobs, so it a couple times, you know, or I've quit. You know, back in the past I used to quit all the time, but I remember a time when I was pregnant with my oldest son, and I got let go literally a couple weeks before I had him. And so I feel like that is when that survival mode kind of started, because I knew I'm gonna be a mother. I have a human that I would have to take care of. Me and my husband would have to take care of. And this is the worst time to lose your job, you know? And so when that happened to me, I think that's when it all started, like me spiraling in that survival mode all the time, you know. But at that time, I should have not been worried, because I had a husband, I had a spouse that was there to help me. That is what a spouse is supposed to do. When one can't do for themselves, then the spouse is supposed to pick up the slack and help. And that is exactly what my husband did, but I didn't see that at the time. And now that I'm here, I understand that that's exactly what he was doing for me. And God placed him in my life to help me along this journey of life. And I couldn't see that in the past. I really couldn't, because all I could see was, I'm afraid. I got to figure it out. I'm afraid. That's all that was. Fear was controlling me the whole time. And so now that I'm here, I understand that he has my back, and that I don't have to worry, that I can actually take my time and move when God moves me. When God says to go, that's when it's time for me to go. And so that is what I've learned in this. It's been a month. Yeah, it's been a month. It actually will be a month on the 19th. That is what I've learned in this moment. Like, I have help, and I don't have to be afraid to ask for help, because I've struggled with asking for help all my life, because I always wanted to do it on my own, and I never liked it to depend on anybody else because of the fear of them letting me down, you know. So now I'm learning that it's okay to put my trust in my husband. It's okay to ask for help because I need it. And it's okay to move forward and make changes. And it's okay to let go, because God always has bigger and better for you. God has always, in my 30 years, been there and guided me in the right direction. And I've always had better. It don't matter if I was fired, let go, I quit. God always had better for me. And it took me to this moment to realize that I don't have nothing to worry about. I never had nothing to worry about. And many of us, maybe you have experienced that. I really never had nothing to worry about. I should have always put my trust in God and never put my trust in just myself, because I can't put myself in rooms and places that I need to be in without God. You can't do none of this by yourself. I don't care how much money you have, how successful you are. Only reason why you're there is because of God. It's not because of you. God planted the seed in you so you can be successful. You didn't plant that seed. He planted it in you, and he made you move. And that is how I'm looking at my life now. I have a lot of seeds that I have been planting, little seeds. And I know they eventually flourish when the time is right. So I'm going to use this time. I'm still looking for jobs, of course. But I'm going to use this time to continue to plant those seeds and continue to nurture the business that I have, the businesses that I have, continue to be bigger and better. And eventually, I'm going to reach that person that future self that I already know that I am, that Shaun that I always envision myself to be. I'm building myself at this moment to become her. It just takes time. It takes a journey. This is my story. This is where I'm at. And it's just one chapter in my story that it's just temporary. So I'm not gonna cry about it. I didn't cry when it happened. I'm not gonna dwell on it. I'm gonna keep moving forward. I'm gonna keep learning. And I'm gonna allow this to motivate me to be bigger and better, because God got something amazing for me in my future. I just have to keep on planting these seeds and keep on watering these seeds and keep on nurturing these seeds, and they gonna grow. And when it's time to harvest, it's gonna be amazing. So I hope that my story helps you on your journey, on your soul searching journey. And if you are experiencing what I'm experiencing now, because I know it's a lot of people in this world, in today's world, that is going through layoffs and all that, because the economy is crazy right now. But don't give up. Don't lose your faith. Don't dwell on any of this. Don't pity yourself, because remember, you can pick yourself back up and you're gonna have something bigger and better. Just focus on what you are good at, because sometimes God made that happen in your life because you ain't focused on you. You focus on the wrong thing. So that is a message that I want you to take from this, that even if you have been laid off, something is better coming for you. All right, I hope today's soul searching message was powerful, was impactful, was inspirational. And if you feel that way, and if it resonated with you, please like and subscribe to the channel. Also, share to somebody that you feel this message will be perfect for, because I know you have someone in your life that will resonate with this message as well. Don't forget that Soul Searching Sunday is every Sunday at 9 a.m. Make sure you click that notification bell so you can be notified each and every week that we have a soul searching journey video. And also the notification bell will notify you when I post any video on this channel. All right. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday and be blessed. All right. Bye.